Welcome to Craft Plan Create. Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm going to be working in my Harry Potter Courage journal. I've already pre-inked these pages with vintage photo, and these are some of the things I'm going to put onto both of these pages. Here's some scrapbook paper I've pre-cut, this paper doily. This is a file folder I made. I used a paper punch to create this frilly edge on this printer paper. I'm going to use these fun pictures. Look at Dolores Umbridge. And what's this saying? Hold on. Oh, Umbridge's classroom. So I've already fussy cut these out when I cut these out of the book that it came from. The book was already in tatters, so I did not rip apart a brand new book because I won't do that. Oh, this tag says special child. And you can see these are just very Dolores Umbridge kind of flavors. So let's see what we're going to do with this today. The first thing I want to do is take this tag that says Professor Umbridge, and it has a really cute quote on it, which I'm kind of sad I'm going to cover up. But it's from the actress Imelda Staunton, and she calls Professor Umbridge a delicious baddie, which I think is just so funny. I love the actress as a person, but boy, she played a wicked character. So anyway, I'm going to put this little bit here between this lace because I feel like this is absolutely who Professor Umbridge is. She's evil, but she's also very frilly, which is such a dichotomy to who she is. So now that I've glued this down, and I'm just showing you that I did glue it down, I'm trying to figure out if I want to glue this portion down or if I want to sew it down. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. Before I do that, I'm going to use my scrapbook paper as a guide because I want to create a wraparound pocket. Let me place this on top, and then I'm going to need my metal ruler. Give me just a second. Where is that thing? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to place this on the edge the best I can, and then fold this up gently just so I can get an idea of where I need to hinge my wraparound pocket. Now I'm switching the positions of the papers to reduce the folding errors that could happen with this kind of pocket. I need it to align exactly to the bottom here, so I just want to visualize it better, and this is why I did this with the paper. So let me fold this up gently. Here we go. And now I have these fold lines and I know where I need to flip this paper back, so let me go ahead and do that. And once I do this, it should fit around my scrapbook paper perfectly. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, it does wrap around well, but now I have to decide, do I want the writing this way or this way? I think I like it this way better. So I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to attach this down. I decided to sew these edges here, but not sew it to the scrapbook paper. I just feel like it's very neat, and that's how she is. She's so dichotomous, like, I don't know, detail-oriented in her evilness. So anyway, this is the way I'm going to do the pocket. I'm wrapping it around the back of the scrapbook paper, and then I will adhere this down here and these sides to the back of the scrapbook paper. Here it is, all glued down. And as you can see here, it's just a wraparound pocket. I like creating pockets this way because then you get the full pocket. Now let's take a look at the fussy cuts that we have available to us. I was thinking about decorating this pocket with the cat plates that Dolores Umbridge loves so much and placing them right here. The more I look at this, I really like it, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue to adhere this down. Just a reminder, Art Glitter is the name of the company that makes this glue. It does not have any glitter inside of the glue. Now that there's enough glue on this piece of paper here, let me flip it around. Where do I want it to go? It's a little fiddly. But I think right here is good. Yeah. So I'm just going to press this down, make sure it stays. Okay, so now that that's down, this little tiny piece on the back, I was going to trim it off and decided to keep it as an anchor to the back of the paper because this is a wraparound pocket. It might come loose and I just don't want it popping off. So let's see how this looks. Ooh, I really feel like I'm sitting in her office already. With these other items here, this is the file folder I made and I cut it down to fit in this pocket. I think it'll look good there, but I'm undecided with how I want to label this folder. I could use this that says Umbridge's Classroom, or this one that says Umbridge's Office. I don't think I want to use the pink one there. I might use it in the layout. But I'm definitely going to include this picture of Dolores Umbridge on that file folder. But for now, I'm just going to glue this down to the edge here. So this is the basic idea I had for the layout, and here is the completed folder. I'm going to include a picture of Dolores Umbridge on the folder. My first inclination is to tilt the picture, but I just don't feel like that's in keeping with the character. So I'm going to straighten this picture out and glue it down like that. The art glitter glue worked so well, I'm going to use it again right here. Now let's press this into place. As I'm pressing it down, I'm just making sure that none of the glue is leaking out. Okay, so let's put this in the pocket. And now let me show you what I was thinking about for this left page. Putting this doily here, and then Dolores Umbridge here, and this little kitty plate here. I also have some words that I cut out, and this one says in the pink. You see that? I'm just going to trim this down just a little bit. Maybe I'll make a little flag. I want it to go right here, but actually I don't like the flag above the lace. So, just going to put some art glitter glue on the back of this. Just a touch more here. And then I want to slide this underneath the lace here. And maybe tuck this end underneath this side. There. Just like that. Now let's go ahead and glue everything else to the left page. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more decorative items on this left page, and I want to place this little cat in a plate, or it's a brooch or something, but anyway, I'm going to put this down here. Now I want to glue this Umbridge's Office down here on the left page. Now that's down, let's go ahead and wipe off all the excess glue, and then we'll just focus on what's going to go in the pocket. As frilly as Dolores Umbridge is, let's not forget she is evil. So I'm including this picture of her torturing her students. This picture is not covered up yet, but I'll probably put some writing space behind it. Let's put this in this file folder. Then I was thinking this would be cute. It's a millinery, ribbons, and straw goods. Maybe that's her magical shop where she buys all of her frills and lace. And let us not forget her evil pens that she tortured Harry Potter with. So I'm just going to pop this in there as well. Now I do have another smaller file folder, and it's this one, and it's Harry. Can you imagine what he must have thought walking into this frilly office of this evil woman with these kitty plates? And here is some information about those kitty plates from the movie. And I just thought in this writing space, I'm going to put something that is just funny, awkward moments that I experience in my day. So I'm going to pop that right in here. And finally, whether it's in her classroom or in her office, we know that she is evil. Dolores Umbridge is constantly going to be collecting evidence. So let's include this evidence tag right in here. Thank you so much for joining me on this journal with me today. If you enjoyed this content, I would sure appreciate a thumbs up or a beautiful comment. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Make sure you craft a little fun into your day. And until next time, I'll see you right here on Craft Plan Create. Bye.